Hey guys, as you can see on your screen, we have your Seesaw activity for today, and we're just going to go ahead and take a look at it, and we're going to talk about how you do it. So, as you can see on your page, we have all these cross-looking blocks that have been put together, and in the middle of each one of them there is a number. So for our first one, there's a number 14. So the question is, what numbers do I need to put in these empty blocks around 14? Over here with our magnifying glass, they've given us a hint. There is an identical cross, but instead of a number in the middle, they're telling us that on top we need to subtract 10. On the bottom we need to add 10. To the left we need to subtract 1, and to the right we need to add 1. So that gives us a hint as to what numbers we need to put in these empty boxes. So let's start with number 14. We are going to subtract 10 on the top, add 10 on the bottom, subtract 1 to the left, and add 1 to the right. So let's go over to our 120s chart, and we are going to focus on number 14. So I'm going to go ahead and put my number 14 in green so that we can remember. So here I have number 14, just like on our first problem. So with number 14, I am going to start with 14, take away 1, right? So I've got 14, and I know in my empty block to the left, it wants me to take 1 away. So I'm going to go over to my 120s chart, and I'm going to look at my number 14, and then I'm going to see what number is to my left. I'm going to subtract 1 and hop over 1 to my left, and that number is 13. So I'm going to come back over to my worksheet, and I'm going to write 13 right here, because now I know that 14 minus 1 is 13, and I can check it using my 120s chart. 14 minus 1 is 13. Okay, now I'm going to go to the right of my 14, and I'm going to add 1. So I know I need to add 1 by my little magnifying glass hint. So let's go back to our 120s chart. I'm on 14, and I need to go over 1 space to add 1. And that's number 15. So I'm going to go back over to my worksheet, and I'm going to write number 15 to my right, because now I know that 14 plus 1, remember our hint over here, 14 plus 1 is 15. Okay, I still have 2 more empty blocks that I need to fill in. Okay, let's start with the top. So I know that at the top they want me to try to figure out what 14 take away 10 is. Okay, so let's go back over to our 120s chart. I'm just simply going to go up 1 space to subtract 10. That's number 4. Okay, the space right above 14 is the same as saying 14 take away 10, and my answer is 4. So I'm going to go ahead and write number 4 above my 14. There we go. Okay, I just have 1 block to fill in. So I'm going to go look at my magnifying glass, and it tells me that I need to add 10 now. I need to add 10 to my 14. So let's go back over to my 120s chart. Here's 14. I'm going to go down 1 space, down 1 space, to find out what 14 plus 10 is. 24. So I'm going to come back over here, and I'm going to write 24. Okay, let's have a look. So I have finished filling out my empty blocks. I have 14 in the middle. I have 13 to the left. So 14 take away 1 is 13. 14 plus 1 is 15. 14 take away 10 is 4. And 14 plus 10 is 24. So let's go back over here to my 120s chart. I have the same shape or the same plus sign that I do over here on my seesaw activity, right? So I did the same thing over here. 14 take away 10 is 4, 14 plus 10 is 24, and then 14 take away 1 is 13, and 14 plus 10 is 15. If we were going to talk about this with our base 10 blocks, just to check ourselves, we go ahead and get our base 10 blocks up so that we can double check ourselves. Okay, remember, we're going to double check ourselves. We're starting with 14. So let's go ahead and we are going to write 14, right? So we're starting with 14. And we're going to subtract 1 first, right? Okay. So if I have 14 and I'm going to take 1 away, I know I need one group of 10 because I have a 1 in my tens place, and I need 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm taking 1 away. So I'm going to just come up here and cross out a 1. And let's see what I have left over. I have one group of 10, so 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, let's check. 14 take away 1 is 13. Let's make sure I put that. Yep. 14 take away 1 is 13. Now let's use our base 10 blocks to check our 14 plus 1. Okay, so let's restart here. I'm going to write 14 plus 1, 14 plus 1. Okay, let's start with our original number, 14. I need 1 10 and 4 ones. And I'm going to add 1, 14 plus 1, so I'm just going to bring an extra 1 over here. And my new number is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I'm going to write 15. And then let's double check our other two. Alright, let's go back over. Okay, on our 120s chart it says 14 plus 1 is 15, so those two match. 14 plus 1 is 15. Alright. Okay, let's finish up the last two. We need to subtract 10 and add 10, so I'm going to start with 14 plus 10. And you guys remember how to do this with your base 10 blocks. This is just a reminder. Okay, 14 plus 10. Let's start with our original number. I need one set of 10 and 1, 2, 3, 4 ones, and I'm going to add 10 now. So I'm just going to go over here and get my extra 10 and bring it over to my tens place. And so now my new number is, got 2 sets of 10 and 4 ones, and that number is 24. All right, let's double check. Let's look at our 120s chart. Okay, 14 plus 10, remember I hopped 1 space down, is 24. And 14 plus 10 is 24. All right, last one. We need to check our 14 take away 10. So on our 120s chart, it says that 14, take away 10, I just hop up 1 to 4. So let's double check. $14, take away 10, okay, so let's start with our original number. We need one set of 10, and 1, 2, 3, 4 ones. I'm subtracting 10. So as you know, I'm just going to come up here and X out my 10, which leaves me with 4 ones and no 10s. So my answer is 4. All right, let's check it. Yes, 14 take away 10 is 4. So just so that we understand what happened, when you have 14 and they want you to take away 10, you can just hop up 1 space, or you can count backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? Or the easier way is just to hop up 1 space. 14 plus 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can count forwards 10, or you can just hop down 1 space. So we have checked everything. 14 take away 10 is 4. Here is our little plus sign that has our 14 plus 1, 14 take away 1, 14 take away 10, and 14 plus 10. And there is your first problem done. So now I want you to use your 120s chart, and you can check yourself drawing base 10 blocks and go ahead and find out what the missing blocks are around number 23, the missing blocks around 62 and 57, and so on.